Hello and welcome back to Here We Tow. Today I'm at Cosford Caravans and Motorhomes in Shropshire and I'm here to review this. This is the Pilote P 690 Evidence. In this video I'm going to go through the facts and figures and tell you all about it. So let's dive straight in. Pilote is a French manufacturer and the Evidence range is one of their highest spec models but at a very good price point, and we'll see more of that as we go around. Let's go through facts and figures and find out what we need to know. So the 690, it is based on the Fiat Ducato. It has a 2.2 litre diesel engine, 140 horsepower and automatic transmission as standard as part of that Evidence pack. In terms of its size, this motorhome is 6 metres and 99 centimetres long. It's 2 metres and 30 centimetres wide and it's 2 metres and 85 centimetres in height. The good news is it is a 3.5 tonne motorhome, or 3,500 kilos, so you can drive it on your standard car licence. You don't need your C1. Price-wise, prices at recommended retail are £81,200, although currently these are priced at £76,200, which with all the kit on, I don't think is too bad at all. Let's make a start at the front. So, as I say, based on the Fiat Ducato, we have the Ducato name here, the Pilote here on that black gloss grille, and we're also going to get the spotlights down there, or the cornering lamps. As we make our way up, we can see the Pilote logo there, and a sunroof as well in that low profile semi-integrated body. Let's venture down the offside. So as we come down the offside, you will, as part of Evidence, get the 16-inch alloy wheels, and on the roof you will get a 100-watt solar panel. You're also going to get this wind-out Thule Awning as well as part of that pack. At the front we find our electric hookup point, then as we move down, the awning, an awning light and the vents for the tower fridge and freezer. You'll get the one-piece habitation door with window and blind for privacy and an electric step included as well. We can see the white bodywork and the graphics or the decals on the Pilote 690, the name embossed and then the logo up there. Coming down we have our fresh water tank. On board you're going to get 130 litres of fresh water. That's an excellent size tank, and 95 litres of grey waste. When you're ready to empty your grey waste, the emptying point is here on the offside. Then we have our toilet cassette point and then a really good garage. So let me open this up for us and we can take a look inside. As I say, the motorhome is just under 7 metres in length. We're going to get a good sized garage. It's got a really good height on it, the wood effect flooring. You will get a light here, an LED strip light, part of the Evidence pack. You're also going to get a hot and cold external shower, which is situated here on the offside, and a plug socket as well. So you can plug in and charge electric bikes and things like that, or use an outdoor cooking device. So a really good size garage. I'll close that up and we'll venture around the rear. So at the back of the 690, a rear view camera comes included in the Evidence pack, the Pilote name, and then as we make our way down we can see these decals and the 3 lights, the retro style circular lights. I like these lights on motorhomes. Let's make our way down the near side next. So on the near side you will get a further garage door here, so you can access it from both sides. We can see the graphics here on the near side, and then there is a vent for the Truma air-blown heating. On board you will get the Truma 6E. That means when you are on electric hookup you can plug in and that air-blown heating will run on electric. When you're off-grid it will run off gas. You're also on Evidence going to get this pull-out drawer. In here you can store up to 70 kilos of items. I think this is a really good addition. It also acts as a wet locker. It has got a drainage hole there, so if you've got wet items you want to put in, great there, but good under storage within the motorhome. And then next we come to the gas locker. In here you'll be able to store 2 13-kilo gas bottles, and that's ideal if you are off-grid quite a lot. You can use your gas for your air-blown heating, the oven and the hob. I'll close that down. Next up, we have our diesel filling point. On board a 90 litre diesel tank. So that is the exterior of the Pilote P690. As I say, just under 7 metres, 3.5 tonne motorhome on Fiat, automatic transmission, solar panel, awning, electric step and great water tanks. Let's go inside and take a closer look. So opening the door up, it has got the white finish to it with the silver effect handle. I'll step in. You will get a fly screen as well for the door when it is open. And then we make our way, first of all, into the cab area. Now, what I do like about this motorhome and the Pilote range is it is light and bright and really nicely finished as well. For 76,200, I always think, look at what you're getting for your money. So up here we have the white leatherette seats, the Pilote embossed on both the driver's and passenger side, and the armrests are also finished in the same fabric, so no corners cut here. Up here in the front, the automatic transmission, multifunctional steering wheel, and part of Evidence, you will also get the 9-inch infotainment touchscreen as well. There are blinds around the cab for privacy on a night time. Now, when you turn your chairs around, you're facing into your habitation area. This is an excellent space. This motorhome does not have a fixed bed, but it does have a drop-down bed. And because it hasn't got a fixed bed, it means you get a lot more relaxation space. You can see the huge bench seat here on the near side and the slightly shorter one there on the off side. And both are complemented by nice large windows, letting lots of light in. If you opt for the 4-berth like this one, you can convert the sofas into a double bed, and that will be 200 centimetres long and 125 centimetres wide. In the lounge, you also get this beautiful wood finish table. I'll just open this up. You can actually seat up to 7 people around this table. So if you've got friends coming to motorhome with you, you can all get round here as well. When you convert the bed, there's a handle just under here that you pull and you can drop the table. I'll just step down. Now next, above me, we have the drop-down bed. This is an excellent size double bed. It's 200 centimetres long and it's 160 centimetres wide. There are LED lights as well, all around underneath the bed, and speakers. To operate the bed, there is a switch on the off side, which I will show you. You press the button and drop the bed electrically. It'll lower to a mid position if 4 of you are sleeping here in the motorhome, or all the way down if you're just a couple, and then you don't need a ladder to access that bed. What you will notice is there aren't cupboards under the drop-down bed, which many motorhomes do have, and because of that you get this extra feeling of space and width in the motorhome, which I like. You'll also see that on the walls we've got these net curtains with the matte black curtain rails as well. Right, let's venture through this way. As I came in through the habitation door, you'll see a television bracket here ready for you. You've got a control panel here and light switches as well for the motorhome. Onto the near side, Pilote have this nice matte black finish with the lighting and their logo as well. I do like that. And then we make our way into the kitchen. Kitchen's on the near side, the wood worktop which complements the table and feeds here as well into the shelving and the overhead cupboards as well. Nice light wood. In here we have a white matte splashback, plug socket, a USB and USB-C charging point. All the windows have got blinds and fly screens as well. Under here we have 2 gas burners, so I say that's what you'll be using your gas to power. That's a Thetford hob. And down here we have a Thetford gas oven and grill, so it will do both. Under the oven there is a pull-out drawer, and then moving along onto this side we have the pull-out drawer with a cutlery tray. The clasps, it's a handleless effect. You've got a little clasp in there, as you can see there, and this is a really nice deep drawer as well. Pull that out so you can take a look in there. The sink, if I remove the sink cover, we have a rectangular sink with the chrome tap. The hot and cold water will come from the Truma boiler. And then up we go to the cupboards above. Now these have got the wood finish, strong clasps. One thing to note is they do have a very good height to them because there's a lot of headroom in this motorhome. You can see the cupboards, the second shelf is a very good height to it. Above me in the kitchen, there is a large sunroof as well. You can open that for ventilation. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to dive over onto the off side before we venture back further. So on the off side, here there is further storage. This is the control for the drop down bed that I told you about. We put the key in there, up and down buttons, control for the Truma air blown heating and hot water. Then we come down to a really good size Thetford Tower fridge and freezer. This has 141 litre capacity and it comes with a separate freezer compartment and then the very, very good size fridge as well. This is perfect if you like to tour long distance for a long time. I always like to fill my fridge up with as much as I can and go and enjoy myself. So yeah, I'd be very pleased to see that within a motorhome. Next, I'm going to step up into this area. Now, the benefit again of not having a fixed bed is you've got more space, and this is a compromise between a fixed bed and a drop down bed, which works best for you. I really like this. So in here, you'll see that there's a clasp here. So you have got a privacy screen. If I just pop this off, a privacy screen will come along here. I'll demonstrate this before we go further. So when you're getting changed, you can slide this across and you've got that privacy back here. You've also got that for when you go to the loo, because here on the off side we are going to find our Dometic toilet, a white fruit bowl sink, again with chrome tap, a small shelf, the mirror with these nice black finishes here, a hook for your hand towel, and then moving along you will get a good amount of storage under that sink. This is a toilet roll holder, so you put your toilet roll on there and then you pull it through that letterbox to use that. There's further storage here and a plug socket as well. And then we have a good size cabinet for toiletries. It's got the nice wooden finish to it, the elastic bands to hold all your toiletries back, so when you arrive on site they should all still be in place. Above me, a nice sunroof again for ventilation and light coming in. And then we've got our wardrobe at the back. This is fantastic. I've been impressed with this. So you press the clasp, slide this back. What you're going to find first is there's a chrome wardrobe rail for hanging your clothes and some shelving. You can see the depth in there. It's over 2 feet in depth, extremely good height, and it is easy to access as well. No problem getting in there. Slide that back across, close that. This side we've got the mirrored finish and further storage. And what I like about this, so bearing in mind the price point of this motorhome, which is what I always consider, you're actually getting pull-out drawer space as well. This is something you don't often see on motorhomes generally, let alone on one at this price point. So this is excellent, and they're nicely on runners, just slide back. You've then got further storage here and underneath as well. That to me is a very good use of the space. You can also, if you need to, access the garage through this sliding door. So that's the garage that we looked at when we were outside. We can see in there, so if you've got drinks or anything in there that you need to reach in and get, you don't have to go outside in the rain or in the dark. Now, moving on to the shower, that's over here in the near side. I think this is a pretty good size shower cubicle. You do have a good amount of headroom. Again, another sunroof for ventilation and for the light. It does have a blind and a fly screen. In this corner, we've got this black gloss finish. You have got space here to put your shower gels. They are recesses. And then the chrome shower itself. There's also a shower screen here with the matte black, and it is frosted as well, so people can't see in. Close that across to here, and this is your shower space. You can see the plug hole down there, and obviously the wooden board that I am stood on. So that's the shower space, and this is almost a sort of limestone effect finish on the walls, not just a plain white, so it's nicely finished there. So let me just run through that as I make my way out. Good size shower, excellent storage for clothing for a couple or a family, access to your garage, the swivel toilet, your fruit bowl sink, and then into the kitchen. Very well equipped kitchen, and I like that you have got your plug socket and your USBs. You have got some worktop space here as well to use, which motorhomes are often lacking in that. huge tower fridge freezer by Thetford, and then this brilliant lounge for relaxing. Again, motorhomes, the compromise is often that you don't have the relaxation space. That's definitely not the case with this huge lounge. And then on a night time, you have got your drop down bed. And as I say, if you are just a couple, you can drop this all the way down and then climb on top. Right, let me make my way out. So that is the interior of the Pilote P690, 6 metres and 99 centimetres in length, a 3.5 tonne motorhome, so anybody with a car licence can drive this motorhome. I must say the finish on it is very nice. It's light and it's bright, it's well put together. The compromise for some people may be that it hasn't got a fixed bed, but what it is giving way to is all that interior space, which is an absolute bonus. What I'll do is I will put a link down here to the Cosford website so you can check out the whole range of Pilote motorhomes that they have. They have a number here on show. I'll also put a link to the Pilote website itself so you can go on there and have a look at their full range of models. Hopefully you've enjoyed having a look around. I certainly have. Pilote is one that I haven't done a lot of, so it's always nice to get in and take a look at another European manufacturer. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.